Welcome back into the ECAT studio. This is Easton News, and I'm Joe Taft.
And I'm Kim Pincus. Today is Tuesday, August 4th. Easton police say one of the two men charged in connection with a home invasion on Justin Drive has been released after posting bail. 25-year-old LeVar Benson was released Monday under conditions including home confinement and GPS monitoring. Investigators say Benson and a second suspect allegedly entered the home through a basement window while a mother and her 3 young children were inside, but left after encountering a locked interior door.
A major roadway improvement project continues at the intersection of Elm Street and Washington Street, Route 138, with crews working to improve safety, accessibility, and traffic flow. The project includes a redesigned signalized intersection, new sidewalks, bike lanes, and roadway reconstruction throughout the area. This week, crews are conducting full paving operations, and drivers are advised to plan ahead and expect delays.
Drivers in Easton should expect more traffic delays as repairs get underway on the Main Street Bridge over Queesip Brook near Langwater Pond. The project is expected to continue through October and include structural repairs to the bridge. Police details will be on site to help direct traffic, and drivers are encouraged to seek alternate routes whenever possible.
Fernandes Lumber and Home Center will host the Fernandes Egg Fest 2026 on Saturday, August 8th from noon to 5 at its Depot Street location in South Easton. The annual event celebrates live fire cooking with grilling demonstrations, food tastings, and more than a dozen cooking teams featuring chefs, small business owners, and even a former world champion barbecue team. A portion of proceeds from the event will benefit Boston Children's Hospital.
The Ames Free Library's Queesip Garden Concert Series continues on select Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. Now, through September 3rd, the series features a variety of musical performances, including symphonic band, bluegrass, brass, swing, rock, and string fusion. Concertgoers are encouraged to bring a blanket, bring a friend, and enjoy an evening of live music in the Queesip Garden behind the Ames Free Library.
The Easton Shoveltown Cultural District Summer Concert Series parties on through August 19th. On Wednesday nights at 7 p.m., you can head over to the Oaks Ames Hall to check out Divas with a Twist, Little Lies, and Steve Smith and the Nakeds. The shows are completely free, and families are encouraged to attend. Food, beverages, ice cream, and local craft beer are available for purchase.
The Easton Shoveltown Cultural District is seeking local artists to participate in the 4th annual End of Summer Music Festival on Sunday, September 20th, from noon to 4 p.m. at Oaks Ames Memorial Hall. The free event will feature live music, food trucks, community organizations, and family activities, while giving artists the opportunity to display and sell their work. Interested artists are encouraged to apply by submitting examples of their work to the Cultural District.
On August 14th, Easton Wings of Hope is hosting the final movie night in the park of the season. They'll be screening The Greatest Showman at Frothingham Park basketball courts, with lawn games starting at 7:30 and the movie beginning at 8:30.
Tropical Smoothie Cafe is now open at 5 Robert Drive in Highland Plaza in South Easton. The new location offers a variety of made-to-order smoothies, wraps, sandwiches, flatbreads, and bowls, giving residents another fresh dining option in the area.
The Natural Resources Trust of Easton, the NRT, will host its 53rd annual Harvest and Craft Fair at the Sheep Pasture this fall. The family-friendly event runs from 10 to 2 and features local crafters and artisans, food trucks, live music, a Touch a Tractor exhibit, a silent auction, and many more activities for all ages. More information will be announced as the event approaches.
Borderland State Park is offering a full lineup of free family-friendly programs throughout the summer. Visitors can enjoy self-guided exhibits, story walk, Ames Mansion tours, guided hikes, nature crafts, fishing programs, birding walks, and hands-on activities for children. Most programs are free and open to the public, with registration only required for select Ames Mansion tours.
Families can also take part in weekly activities at Borderland State Park throughout the summer. Wednesdays feature nature-themed arts and crafts. Thursdays include guided hikes and kids' fishing programs. Saturdays offer pond exploration activities. And Sundays feature story time, crafts, and beginner birding walks for children and families.
The Old Colony YMCA Easton branch is welcoming the community to its Fall Festival on Saturday, September 26th from noon to 3 p.m. at 25 Elm Street. The free event is open to members and non-members and features hay rides, live music, face painting, balloon animals, a bounce house, food trucks, local vendors, cotton candy, and fun family activities to celebrate the start of the fall season.
House of Possibilities will host Hope Pickleball Night Tuesday, August 25th from 5 to 6:30 at the Unionville Courts on Washington Street in Northeaston. Players of all experience levels are invited to enjoy an evening of pickleball. With paddles, pizza, and drinks included, donations are appreciated to support the organization's mission.
House of Possibilities will host a karaoke night on Thursday, September 10th from 5 to 7 p.m. at Hope House on Washington Street in Easton. Community members are invited to enjoy an evening of music, laughter, and fellowship. Whether they plan to sing or simply cheer on friends, pizza and drinks will be provided and donations are appreciated.
What do you know? The folks over at Ames Street Library have a fun and engaging summer schedule for local families to enjoy. Here's what they have going on this August.
Award-winning children's book author and former People magazine reporter Kate Kleiss is back at the Ames Free Library this month. Kate has published over 35 books for young readers and has been a frequent author in residence at Queeset House for over a decade. Some of her books were even written at Queeset House and inspired by Easton and its residents. During the time she's spending with us this month, she'll be offering a variety of writing programs that we hope you'll check out.
On Tuesday, August 11th and Friday, August 14th, folks of all ages are invited to turn family stories into an ABC book. A might be for Aunt Alice, B for that long-ago beach vacation, C for the chocolate cake that everyone loves. You don't need to write a 300-page memoir to preserve your family memories. Bring photographs, recipes, memories, or simply your imagination. You'll leave with ideas and a framework for creating a one-of-a-kind family keepsake. This program is free and open to all and runs from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. on both days. Come to one session or both. On Wednesday, August 12th, aspiring children's book authors are invited to learn from a professional. At So You Want to Write a Children's Book, you're invited to learn about where ideas come from, what makes a story work, how picture books differ from novels for young readers, and what to do once you have a manuscript. Bring an idea, a work in progress, or simply your curiosity. This program runs from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock p.m. and is free and open to all. Rising high school juniors and seniors are invited to the College Essay Challenge. Tell a story only you can tell on Thursday, August 13th from 4 to 5 p.m. A great college essay isn't a resume in paragraph form. It's a story that helps an admissions officer see the person behind the application. Learn strategies for finding the right story, writing an opening that grabs your attention, and revealing your character through specific ideas. Bring your laptop or notebook, some ideas, a willingness to brainstorm, or an essay in progress. No registration required.
We hope at least one of Kate Kleiss's amazing programs appeals to you and works for your schedule. To learn more, visit www.amesfreelibrary.org.
Coming up next at Ames Free Library. Join the film buff sensation that's taken Easton by storm! Real talk. It's like a book club, but with films. Watch at home. Discuss here. On the second Monday of every month, 6 p.m. at Queeset House. Movies are available for checkout 2 weeks before each date.
Make sure to stick around after the break for your local government updates.
And you'll get your 7-day forecast. This is Easton News.
So I'm Dottie Fulginetti, and I'm chair of the select board, and I'm just here to talk a little bit about ECAT and how they work with the select board and all the other boards and committees in town that we have. It's so important. We don't have a lot of means of communication anymore. We don't have a local newspaper, and when ECAT reports on all our meetings, that makes it accessible to the public. So it's a great way to get information firsthand out to people, and people can actually go on ECAT's Facebook page and watch the meetings live. So if people can't make it to a meeting, or they hear that there was a meeting and they want to watch something that happened in the past, they can go to the YouTube channel. ECAT has their own YouTube channel, and then you can Google Select Board Meeting April 20th, 2026, and the meeting will pop up and you can watch it, which is great because you can watch part of it and hit pause, do something, come back to it, or scroll through to the part of the meeting that you might want to see. It's really great. One of the things that the select board really cares about is accessibility and people providing them with access, but also people with disabilities. And ECAT's been a really great partner with us for that as well. So we hope that you'll see as much value to ECAT and the great work that they do. They're everywhere. If you go to a concert, a sporting event, a public meeting, you will see somebody there with the ECAT logo and a camera, and we really appreciate that. So we hope that you will consider making a donation to ECAT. They are a nonprofit. We want to extend our great appreciation to ECAT for all that they do in the community from the Select Board.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of For the Love of Words.
After a 3-year hiatus, join me, John Holgerson, and
Priscilla Almquist Olson,
as we interview poets and musicians.
Could you give the audience a little summary of your background as a child?
When I turned 7 or so, we were car bombed. That stuck out.
And have them share their love of words.
Sometimes I wonder, do you ever think of me?
a thin broth of moonlight caught in the trees spreads across the garden brush, so one side of every stick shimmers while the other sides melt into one another, a mass grave of cherry, pear, and pine.
For the Love of Words at 7 p.m. on Thursdays.
The Town of Easton is reminding residents that the Massachusetts state primary election will take place Tuesday, September 1st. Voters who have not already requested a vote-by-mail ballot should receive a postcard application in the mail. Unenrolled or independent voters must select a party ballot when voting in the primary, but will remain unenrolled after casting their ballot. Applications can be returned by mail or placed in the town office's drop box.
The deadline to apply for a vote-by-mail ballot is Tuesday, August 25th at 5 p.m., while early in-person voting will take place at the Easton town offices from August 22nd through August 28th. On Election Day, polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. at Oliver Ames High School.
The Easton Water Division has released its 2025 Consumer Confidence Report detailing the town's water quality information. Residents can view the report online or pick up printed copies at the DPW Operations Facility, town offices, Ames Free Library, and/or the Council on Aging. Printed copies can also be requested by contacting the Easton Water Division directly.
The Easton Tricentennial Anniversary Book is now on sale, offering a 264-page full-color look back at the town's 300th anniversary celebration. Filled with photographs and memories from the 2025 Tricentennial events, the commemorative book will be available for purchase during the Easton Shoveltown Cultural District Summer Concert Series, every Wednesday now through August 19th at Oaks Ames Memorial Hall.
The Art Co-op Gallery and Easton Town Hall are featuring the artwork of local artist Jade Nicole Beals throughout the month of August. Community members can meet the artist during a special reception Saturday, August 8th from noon to 2 p.m. at the Art Co-op Gallery on Main Street, where her artwork will also be on display and available for purchase.
The Town of Easton's Environmental Stewardship Committee has released an updated edition of its Resources for a More Sustainable Easton Guide. The free 51-page resource includes new information on topics such as reducing energy costs, heat pumps, PFAS and microplastics, textile recycling, and yard waste disposal. The guide was created by volunteers and is designed to help residents and businesses save money, reduce waste, and make more environmentally conscious choices.
The Town of Easton is currently seeking applicants for an administrative assistant position within the Department of Health and Community Services. The role supports the department's daily operations, and interested candidates can find additional information and application details through the Town of Easton's Employment Opportunities page.
Phase 3 water restrictions are in place in Easton from now through November 1st. Even-numbered properties may water on Mondays and Thursdays, while odd-numbered properties are limited to Tuesdays and Fridays, with all irrigation restricted to the hours of 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. These restrictions are needed to comply with the town's water withdrawal permit.
The Easton Historical Society and Museum will host its annual Members Cookout Sunday, August 16th from 12:30 to 4:30. This year's event honors the Robert and Sally King Family Trust for its longtime support of the Society. Members will enjoy a cookout featuring hamburgers, hot dogs, veggie burgers, chips, drinks, and cookies. The event is open to members only, with new memberships and renewals available at the door.
Now it's time for your 7-day weather forecast.
This is your ECAT Weekly Weather Forecast. For midweek, we recover from the rain over the weekend, but temps do stay a little higher than average. But then come Friday, we have some rain coming in and be scattered showers in the evening. And on Saturday, we're going to watch out for some thunderstorms. But the temperature breaks and goes to average temps after that. Then the second part of the weekend and into next week, we just got to deal with some clouds. We get a little break from the rain midweek, but the rain comes back. Something's still needed for the state when the drought. I'm Adam Carrell, and this has been your ECAT Weekly Weather Forecast.
When we come back, learn about some more fun ways to spend your summer.
And there's even more to come right here on Easton News.
So I have to say, I absolutely adore ECAT. Been there from the start, and it did so much when I was a librarian at the public library. So when I retired and then I could not retire and came to the Stonehill McFadden Library, I said the magic has to be recreated here as well. Because it's that old thing about, you know, the tree in the forest. We do so much of good stuff in libraries. It's all about information sharing, information creation, and disbursement. And ECAT is the one that does it for the community. At the public library, the byline was where the community connects. And ECAT is like the perfect tool for connecting the community. It's regardless of who it is. I mean, they just do so much. The idea was to resuscitate some of the scholar series, which is when professors have published something, rather than them just talking to their own subject field, share it with the campus. And most recently, we started another series which has got nothing to do with pedagogy and education and stuff. It's got to do with fun, which is the Epicureans of Stonehill, which is taking faculty and deans and provosts out of their regular milieu and getting them to exhibit a certain culinary skill. It is so wonderful to have something like ECAT that does it really for the glory of sharing. Really have to thank ECAT for capturing all these different facets of Stonehill life. Donate to ECAT.
There's a storm.
Join me, Priscilla Almquist-Olsen, to explore the town of Easton and its interesting, engaging, ordinary, and extraordinary people, and meet a smorgasbord of guests, including artists, authors, musicians, business owners, community organizations, clergy, local leaders, etc., etc., etc. Community Forum at 3 p.m. on Thursdays and 1:30 p.m. on Saturdays. See you then.
Pinspiration Easton has announced it will permanently close its doors on August 16th. The studio thanks the community for its support over the years, reflecting on the birthdays, friendships, creativity, and memories shared in the space. Residents are invited to visit one last time before the closure to create a final project and celebrate the studio's time in Easton.
The Easton Walk to Prevent Suicide will take place Sunday, September 27th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Community members are invited to take part in the non-competitive 1 to 3 mile walk, which will include an opening ceremony, activities focused on hope and healing, resource tables, and honor beads for all participants. Registration is now open, with additional event details to be announced closer to the walk.
The NRT of Easton is inviting children to an enchanted evening at Sheep Pasture on Thursday, October 20th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. The Fairy Forest program features story time, a guided hike to the NRT's Gnome Home and Fairy Forest, and the chance for each child to build and place a handmade fairy house along the trail. The cost is $40 per child.
The NRT of Easton will host Family Farm Fun Sunday, August 16th from 10:30 a.m. to noon at the Sheep Pasture. Families will have the chance to meet the farm's cows, chickens, and sheep, make fresh butter, and enjoy a hayride through the property. Registration is $40 per family through the NRT website.
The NRT is offering a unique Behind the Barn Door Tour experience at Sheep Pasture, giving visitors a chance to get up close with farm animals through private hayrides and professional photo sessions. The event also includes a custom NRT swag bag with tours scheduled September 15th. The family-friendly experience offers a special behind-the-scenes look at the animals and grounds at Sheep Pasture.
Langwater Farm will host its second annual Fireside at the Farm fundraiser on Thursday, October 1st from 5:30 to 8 p.m. The evening will feature live music, craft cocktails, wood-fired pizza, cider donuts, and more, with proceeds benefiting the Easton Chamber of Commerce and its local members. General admission tickets are $85, with VIP tickets available for $125.
Unity Church of North Easton will present Marimba on Fire on Sunday, August 16th from 4 to 5:30 p.m. The concert features percussionist Manuel Leuenberger on marimba and pianist Asia Korapanova performing a program of original works and classical arrangements. Tickets are $20, and more information is available through Unity Church of North Easton.
The Children's Museum in Easton will celebrate its 35th anniversary with a special fundraising event Saturday, August 29th from 7 to 11 p.m. at Thornley Golf Club in Brockton. The 1991 themed celebration will honor museum's legacy of serving local children and families, with tickets set to go on sale very soon.
Langwater Farms Community Pizza Night continues every Friday now through August from 4 to 8:30 p.m. Guests can enjoy wood-fired pizza, live music, local craft beer, craft cocktails, and Maple Valley ice cream while spending a summer evening on the farm.
The Easton Lions Club will host its third annual Classic Car Show Sunday, September 13th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Southeastern Regional Vocational Technical High School. The event will feature classic cars, live music, raffles, a 50-50 drawing, food, and awards, with proceeds benefiting local charities. Spectator admission is free, and a rain date is scheduled for September 20th.
The Friends of Borderland will host their 4th annual car show on Saturday, October 10th at Borderland State Park. The event will feature classic and vintage vehicles, live music, food, and family-friendly activities on the historic park grounds.
As a reminder, both of last week's concerts were canceled due to weather, so an extra show date has been added onto each series. Steve Smith and the Nakeds will now play Oaks Ames Hall on August 19th, and Lewis and Ferris the Coffee House plays Queeset Garden on September 10th.
Thanks for tuning in to Easton News. I'm Kim Pincus.
And I'm Joe Taft. Enjoy this week's concerts, and we'll see you next Tuesday.